On November 1st, US President Donald Trump escalated US rhetoric by designating Nigeria a country of particular concern. Under the International Religious Freedom Act, President Trump clearly instructed the Department of War to prepare for action, framing it as protecting cherished Christians from existential threats. Not so long after, official US Response and Preparation Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth confirmed the directive on X, replying, "Yes, sir. The killing of innocent Christians in Nigeria and anywhere must end immediately." The Department of War is preparing for action. Either the Nigerian government protects Christians or we will kill the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. Ever since this message, criticism either for or against has been flying up and down in Nigeria. We should understand before the intervention of Donald Trump, the US must have already conducted detailed intelligence gathering. They likely understand what is happening here than many Nigerians do based on undeniable evidence. Their target is not destroying Nigerian civilians, but the Islamic terrorists terrorizing the Christian communities. Nigerians has faced ongoing violence in its Middle Belt and northern regions since 2009. This includes attacks by Islamic militant groups like Boko Haram and Fulani herdsmen militias, who have targeted Christian farming communities, displacing millions and killing tens of thousands. US right-wing figures include Senator Ted Cruz and Rep. Riley Moore have labeled it a genocide since 2024, citing over 50,000 Christian deaths since 2009. However, the Nigerian government denies any genocide, rather attributing attacks to farmer herds conflicts. The current administration claims it has engaged religious leaders and improved in security, rejecting US claims as inaccurate and harmful to bilateral ties. Let us listen to some clergymen who has voiced out about the Christian genocide.
I'm the shepherd of one of the four Catholic dioceses in Benue. We have others, Anglican, Methodist, and Pentecostals, which certainly Benue State has a population of about 6.1 million people, 2 million of whom are those under my care as the bishop of the diocese. Benue State is about 98% Christian, with very few Muslims living in towns. Nigeria and eventually my diocese and the state of Benue have become, in recent years, one of the most dangerous and insecure places for Christians. Christians and Muslims are nearly evenly divided among Nigeria's large population of over 200 million persons. Islamist extremists are fiercely contesting the possession, control, and governing law of the land, especially in the country's northern and central regions, the latter of which is where Benue is located. There are constant ethnic, political, and religious conflicts over land and allegiance. Constitutionally, we are a secularist country, but our unity has been fragile. Political and religious actions and even public speech have been carefully managed to avoid accusations of religious bias and political tensions. Today, the clear influence of Islamist extremists has changed the traditional social dynamics of tribe, ethnicity, religion, and the social status in Nigeria. Because
to be outside performing burial every day, and they expect us to silence. Now is an order. Nigerian government came out openly and denied there is no massacre, there is no genocide of Christians in Nigeria. And look at it today.
What does it mean for the US Department of War to take action in Nigeria against Christian genocide? Potential sanctions like aid cuts, arms embargo, intelligence assessment through AFRICOM, the US African Command, which has bases in nearby Djibouti and Niger. Possible direct military intervention like planning for drone strikes, special forces raid, or airstrike targeting Boko Haram and ISIS West African province. Diplomatic coordination including briefings to Congress under the War Power Resolution. Logistical reviews giving US experience in counter-terrorism. This development remains impressive. Let's watch out for White House updates or Nigerian countermeasures. If you like this news, please hit the like button or subscribe to our channel views.